couple days ago, I started talking about how I want to kind of reach almost this dream physique, I guess you could say. And I've thought about it over the last couple days. I thought about how is this going to be achievable? What type of diet will I want to go on? Like all of those sorts of things. And I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a insight of what is going to be going on. So for the about the next 2 to 3 months, I'm going to be on a very strict diet. I mean, a diet that the only way I'm gonna make it through is gonna be probably sauces more than likely, and not like absorbent amounts, like literally like zero sugar barbecue sauce and stuff like that. Just to palate some things down. But what I'm looking at is uh about 6 servings of egg whites every morning with an egg, which comes out to like 36 grams of protein. And then I'm probably going to follow that up with like some sort of protein shake. Hit a lot of cardio. I mean, we're probably going to be doing like 2 to 3 hours of cardio mixed between like biking, walking, and probably a little bit of jump rope every single day. And then on top of that, I'm going to do probably about half a pound of ground beef every day, which I'm just gonna put into like tacos. Honestly, like I'm literally just gonna get low carb tortillas, put that inside, and like that's an easy like 66 grams of protein right there, like 66. Yeah. It's roughly 66 grams of protein for like half of a pound of ground beef plus like low carb tortillas plus like some low fat cheese. So that's gonna be like most of my protein intake right there. And then after that, we needed something for dinner. And I know a lot of people don't like fish, but in my local area, I'm able to buy just like frozen fish, basically. So we'll probably end up throwing that in the air fryer and just mixing that with like some rice. So we get a good amount of carbs. We get rice, and I might put like an egg or two on the side. You might be asking how much this is going to cost. I've already done the math. Basically, every week it's probably going to cost about $80. Just like realistically, it'll cost about $80. Maybe a little bit less here and there, depending on like how it goes week by week, or if I decide to skip a meal a certain day. But right now, to start where I want to reach my dream physique, believe I need to lose weight first, right? As I'm not extremely overweight, but I'm also not exactly where I want to be either. So I want to get down to probably about 180, which would take about 2 months. I'm about 200 right now. So I want to get down to about 180, maybe 175, some about there, meaning I'd be pretty lean. And then after that, I don't know if we're gonna go on a bulk, but I'm gonna kind of lower the amount that we're eating in the cardio that we're doing, so that way uh we're not just burning through calories, right? Because that's not my goal at the end of the day. My goal isn't just to be as skinny as possible, because if it was to be as skinny as possible, I mean, I would eat one meal a day and just do a bunch of cardio. My goal is to put on a decent amount of muscle and also lose weight. And then after that, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but like the type of build that I want, I know it's kind of far fetched, it's kind of out there, right? Is kind of like the David Lade Toji from Jujutsu Kaisen build, like kind of a mixture of those two. And I think it's possible because of how my body type is. Like I've just kind of looked at it a lot. I mean, I don't know if it's actually possible. It's just kind of the image that I have in my head. And I know it's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take years and years and years to get to that point. But I think within 2 to 3 months, we can start seeing at least progress towards that if we're really dedicated and really serious about actually doing it. And that's kind of my goal. Yeah, it's going to be really hard. I'm going to do a lot of updates. I'm a little bit nervous to show off in front of a camera online right now. That's why I'm not doing it in this video. But that'll change in the future, obviously. Like, uh, a big portion of this too, by the way, isn't just going to be cardio. It is going to be a decent amount of weightlifting. I'm going to be lifting uh, until failure. at a bare minimum, even if it's on a lower weight. And obviously, I'm going to be throwing in some basic calisthenics like doing planks, push ups, things of that sort. So that way I can actually start to form a decent physique at the same time as losing weight. The only thing is obviously I don't have access to go to like a gym right now, but I'm hoping that the over the course of these 3 months with the cardio and everything, by the time I have access to go to a like gym in person, I'll be able to almost immediately go into a bulk essentially. And I mean, when we go into a bulk, that'll be a whole different story. But and we'll have to study for that because I've done a lot of research on like how to lose weight properly without like gimmicks or like falling for tricks. And it's pretty simple: calorie deficit, cardio, and try not to be discouraged by the scale, and basically just stay strong. That's literally what they tell you is that those are like the steps to losing weight. It's just the staying strong part that's hard. I've lost a lot of weight in like even the past year. I lost a lot of weight, but every 4 months or so, I'll just be like, well, what if I just have a cheeseburger? And then I'm a gorger. I know 100% I'm a gorger. So I will be like, a cheeseburger? Well, why don't I have two cheeseburgers? But I'm so hungry, why don't I add a Diet Coke onto there? Yeah, it gets pretty bad. So that's what we're going to try to avoid. But I'll let you guys know updates in the future and see what's going on. We'll probably update this every couple of weeks because I don't think this is something we should be updating every day, realistically. I mean, just like on YouTube in general, maybe on TikTok or something, but I don't know. But like YouTube doesn't make sense to me to be like, yeah, guys, so today I'm 200. Today I'm 200. Today I'm 201. Guys, today I'm 199. I feel like that get it kind of annoying after a while, even though that's what's gonna be going on in my head. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Was kind of my thoughts on my weight loss and all that stuff because I don't want to just say I'm gonna do it. I want to actually do it, And I think putting it on YouTube keeps me a little bit more accountable. I mean, who knows? I might be fatter here in a couple months. I might completely slip, but who knows? Thank you guys for watching. If you have any tips, any advice, leave it in the comments. It'd be more than free to. I'm always looking for it. But peace.